Hey, Chris Cavalier here. Welcome back to Hard West as we played on hard difficulty. Let's take a look to see what we got going on. It says here we need to mine gold until our license runs out. So we got some spots over there that we can deal with. Let's see here. We have the forest entrance, crevice, small bridge house. Let's go check out this house over here real quick. You came by house of a poor family, the Smallbridges. They told you they were trying to leave, saying this country was unsafe. But without money, they had little chance of preparing for even a short journey. So they want us to lend them 200 bucks. We don't have 200 bucks to lend them, so take off. We don't want your kind. Okay, let's go to the forest entrance. As you traverse the forest, you spotted a rare albino rabbit. Its skin would net a decent price, and albino rabbit's feet are a powerful good luck charm. The rabbit, for its part, sat still as though perhaps you were the valuable prey. Foolish as it sounded, you followed the rabbit, hoping to capture its good fortune. Let's go with that. You followed the rabbit into the forest, but quickly lost track of the creature. Cursing your bad decision, you stumbled upon a cave whose markings indicated it was a worthwhile mining site. You marked it on your map and vowed to return. So now we got the bonanza, we have the watermill. Let's go check out the crevice over here, see what it says. As you scouted the country, you came across a narrow crevice. You could have climbed through it, but it would have been a difficult challenge. Unless you came well prepared, it would be all too easy to sustain a serious injury. So it says here if we had the dexterity elixir, that would probably be the way to get down there. I think we'll wait and see if we can find that someplace. Let's go ahead and go to the watermill, see what it says. The abandoned mill held a puzzling scene. Two identical twins, one holding a gun, the other shot dead. You'd seen their face on a wanted poster, but just one of them. When he saw your gun, the shooter dropped his and claimed innocence, saying he shot his murderous brother in self-defense. He offered you the gun. Let's see here. What should we do? So we can take him to the sheriff and his gun as evidence, or we could let him go and keep the gun for ourselves. Let's take him to the sheriff. Let's see, we have received the bounty, but the sheriff held on to the gun as evidence. We pick up 150 bucks. We'll take it. Let's go to the bonanza. The site has been popular for placer rinsing, but no one seemed to want to go after the deeper deposits. Let's check it out. Ooh, netted 4 bucks. Let's try it again. 103 bucks. I like it. The Mexican crime lord raised your tax to 25%. He is not going to help us at all in this venture. There we net 39 bucks. Our tax was up to 30%. Let's see here. You realized too late that your gold had made the Mexican powerful. He demanded more and more of your profits, and there was little way to stop him. Proud, brave Florence went to parley with the criminal, hoping to appeal to his kinder nature. She knew you would never allow it, so left without telling you, leaving just a note. But the Mexican had no better nature to appeal to. Florence never returned. You immediately prepared to bust her out. Okay, Florence, that was not a good move. Let's go to the town, I think. See what they have to say. Let's see, you visit a small frontier town made up mostly of miners. One of the shops featured a selection of firearms. So we could pay for information about more mining spots, which we don't need. We could inquire about special mining tools. We could visit the gun shop, might as well. See where they got the harmonica gun, which looks like a pistol with a harmonica that's running through the chamber. So that does 4 damage, holds 10 shots. The Remy Borgen rifle. It's kind of a rotating Gatling gun-esque type of rifle. Has -5 aim. I don't like going into the guns with the minus aim, but it does hold quite a bit of ammunition and does decent damage. The 12 shooter. This thing looks interesting. I've never actually had this gun. So it's basically two 6-shooters side by side. Has fanning, has a bonus to aim, has a low heat rating, does 4 damage and holds 12 shots. Not bad. The revolving rifle. It only does 3 damage, but allows 2 shots per turn. So that one is not too bad. The heavy pepper box. This gun looks crazy. Holds 16 shots, does 6 damage. You can fan this one, wow. But its aim is -10. You know, I'm not seeing anything that really catches my eye. So I think we will not worry about that. Let's see what else we can find here. So we can inquire about special mining tools. You could hire a miner to help in prospecting and potentially maybe to take a bullet for us, right? Let's take a look, see what he says here. You welcomed him on board for as long as he was around. He helped your operations, increasing your mining income by 10%. He's down there. His name is Pat Douglas. Welcome to the crew, Pat. Should we ask about special mining tools? No. Let's see if we can mine any of these spots. I know we have a pressing issue elsewhere, but I'm all for making money. Yeah, our tax is going up. Maybe we should need to do the high-priced ones first. There we gain 15, netted 15 bucks. As our price goes up and up here. I'm not really sure what we need money for. We netted 14 bucks. Our tax is now 45%. Let's see. Well, we could have learned some better techniques, but not really worth it. You know, we might as well just go and see if we can rescue her. Let's take a look at our weapon. Our cache of weapons, if you will. So Pat Douglas has a double-barrel shotgun. Let's just look at the weapons. So we could keep him with that. Let's see. What's better, that or the Cobra? You know, that double-barrel shotgun's not bad. We could give him the Western rifle as well. We could give him some healing herbs. And what? Yeah, we could give him the sturdy shoes. He has 5 hit points. You know, that might be good enough. Let's go ahead and close out of that. I think the money is not as such a big factor. So is there anything else that we need to worry about here? Not really. Let's go ahead to the Mexican town. We went to rescue Florence. That's right. So let's see, his heat rating is 3, 3, and 4. It's going to be of importance, I believe. So we picked up the Jack of Clubs, which would allow us to do a dodge ability. And the Black Joker, which is going to give us some aim bonus, some movement bonus, and sight bonus, and would allow us to possibly make a better hand. Okay, so we have Warren with the Ricochet and the Vengeance. Suppose we better give our new buddy here. Let's see, what do we have for hit point? 6. Let's give him the 9 of Spades, which would give him the Unholy Power. We saw that in action with Cheech. And then we could give the Black Joker, let's see, we could potentially go for a 3 10s, 3 of a kind. Let's see what that would give us. That'd give us a plus 30 max luck. If we just went to a pair, say for the father, it'd give him plus 4 movement. And I believe it would be the same if we did that, plus 4 movement. Let's go ahead and give it to father. I think that'll be good. So father's going to have the King of Hearts with a plus 4 sight. He is going to have the Black Joker, which gives him some bonuses to his attributes. Then Warren's going to have Ricochet and Vengeance. It's really going to boost up his aim by plus 10 and gives him plus 4 movement with the pair. Then Pat Douglas just is going to have the Unholy Power, which can give him a bonus to his hit points, and he already gets another bonus of plus 1 hit points just for having the card at all. I think that's a good way to go. Let's see here. I wonder if we have anything else we can give him. think we're set. Let's get to it. Florence was locked up. It was time to get her out and get some payback. Darn tootin'.
Talked with Florence through a barred window. To get her out, you'd need the key. This same key could also be used to lock the guards inside the house.
So we have the setup stage. This mission starts with the setup stage. Enemies don't expect an attack and won't shoot on sight. So the low heat rating would allow us to walk past guys that have the Overwatch type of ability. But what we're also going to want to do is possibly do a subdue maneuver, which you can see is down here. It's option number 1 on our keypad. So it says here they won't bother you until you attack or cross their cone of view. Character heat determines cone size. Well, I guess so. Just walking by them will probably set them off. So the question is who do we want to go where? We're probably going to want to have some guys actually go into the compound here. Since he has the highest heat, Pat Douglas, I think we're going to keep him out here. So I'm going to try to move over here to move into a position to subdue. So right now it's just kind of setting up everybody. So you can see here, if we step right into there, it's going to alert him and he may attack us. So we're just going to get as close as we can. And Warren will be in the same situation. Let's see. We'll have him go right over there. Now, how this guy doesn't consider that a threat, I don't know. But that's the way it works. Okay. So Pat Douglas moves in. Now what Pat... Well, during the setup stage you can't do anything, so what we're going to do here is we're going to hit backspace, end our turn. So Pat here is going to subdue. And right now it's automatically putting up as our default action. Select an enemy to subdue for 4 turns based on character heat. Subdue again to prolong the effect. So what we're going to do is just kind of keep him here and keep an eye on him. So he's now subdued. Stick him up! And I am subdued, so then we can keep on going. So Warren here, let's see. Looks like we want to go back there, find the jail key. Father, you're the risk taker. We'll send you back there. You're the crazy man. Maybe have him go look in that window. En route to the danger. And maybe you just go with them. Father and son into the depths of hell. Okay, so he can actually move all the way in here, and it doesn't look like this guy's going to see us. His cone is over this direction. So let's go ahead and grab this key.
The key was yours. You could release it right away, or first lock the guards inside to make sure they didn't try to stop you.
You know, I like the idea of locking the guards in the house. So let's take a look at that. So she is over here, you know, and she's relatively safe. There are no windows facing this inner courtyard. Well, except for that one. But she is relatively safe. There's a guard over there. Looks like we need to lock these 2 doors to lock the guys that are inside here, and then we don't have to worry about them. We can escape. Why they can't break through the window and all that stuff, who knows. So this guy does not notice us, or he doesn't care anyways. So we want to continue subduing this guy. So we want to keep this clear, and once we get into combat we can actually just shoot that guy. So now we want to, looks like there's a guy back here. If he's facing this direction, we might need to subdue him right away. So let's go ahead and move back that direction. Watch out, Warren. Okay, so Warren didn't pick up any heat. Let's see here. Where can I go? Well, it looks like he could actually move up to here and unlock that door. So let's actually have him move over there. Now his low heat is actually making this easier. I think if his heat was any higher, say he had 3 or had 4 instead of 3, I think this guy's cone would be bigger and I would be setting him off. So managing your heat can be important. Let's go ahead and keep this guy subdued. We could subdue him and then move around but we're going to want to maintain this area as our point of exit, point of egress, if you will, so we want to keep this kind of clear. I'm able to take out that guy right away and have a place that we can retreat to. So now Warren, I wonder if we can have it where they act like they have a key in each spot. That is going to be interesting. We can try it. Okay, so you're going to move here. You're not going to go into his cone. And then you are going to attempt to lock this door. Okay, so we got one of the doors locked. That's looking pretty good. Let's see, now this guy... Yeah, so if we step up here, we're going to set him off. So what we might want to consider doing is getting close and then subduing him. Let's see, from there, who is going to come after us? You know, he could potentially get a good shot on us. So we almost might want to go all the way to the back to subdue him. Let's see, so we can say move up to here. I think we'll be safe. If not, we'll be dead. Okay, so I think we go ahead and continue subduing this guy. Keep up the good work, Pat. Show him, tell him about your mining skills, your mad mining skills. Okay, so we're gonna go here and lock that door. I said lock that door, buddy. Okay, so he's being somewhat difficult. But he can move all the way there, so might as well. Okay, so what you're going to do is move behind him. Okay, you don't want to do it in a manner... Okay, so maybe go here. He'll be in full cover then. I like that. You will continue to subdue this guy. We're almost there. We're almost there, Pat. Oh, no wonder why it's this other door. So we move up there.
All doors were locked tight with the master key. Getting away would be much easier now.
Sounds good. Okay, so we can delay the reaction with the subdue. I apologize, I have beeping in the background. Okay, so we're going to subdue him. At least one more round. Let's see here. Do we want to free her and get her out of there? It's probably a good idea. Let's see. Where's going to be best? He probably won't come down and try to flank me, but he might. He might. So we might move here. It's probably a better spot. Let's see, where can you go? So this guy's right there. We could actually get up there and, you know, take him down sooner rather than later. The other option, you know, I kind of want to get her released. And get her in a good spot, if you will. So we could do that. I think we'll do that. Oh, so he's suspicious now because I just walked by him. I wasn't paying attention. Which basically means we need to act here. So if he's suspicious, we probably have... It says there are four above him. I think that means we have 4 turns. So we're going to subdue. Stick him up! Stick him up! And you stick him up. Okay. So I think we're going to go ahead and make it happen this turn. I think this sets him off anyways.
At last, Florence was free. Now all you had to do was dispatch the guards outside.
So now we run into the problem where he is not in cover. So we need to start killing folk. Okay, so what do we got here? So we... Wow, I can't believe my rifle's gonna be that effective that close, but we're gonna use it since it takes up... Since it has such a good ammo. Can hold a lot of ammo, I should say. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is shoot him with the double barrel shotgun. 100%, 5 damage. We'll take it. Hello! Put him down. So let's see, she can actually move up and do something. But the question is, can she really do anything? Because Father's blocking the road here. So we could put her into a safe spot. but I don't think we will. So let's see, she really can't do anything with him there. Okay, so he can do one other thing. So we could actually move him kind of out of the way. Let's see, where could he go? Moving him over here is probably not a bad idea. So we're going to go and pull this up here. Give ourselves some full cover. She is going to stay there, I think. And that's going to be the end of our turn, so we're going to go ahead and hit backspace. Okay, let's see what they got. So those guys are locked in. They're trying to get line of sight. Let's see, he's going to move in. Mrs. Pat Douglas. This guy's just going to hide up there. Okay, they're taking shots on Father now. Okay, now it's our turn. Let's see here. So he is kind of just standing against that wall. He has cover against Father and Pat Douglas, but he does not have cover against Warren. Warren with his pistol, 100% chance to hit. We're going to take it. Do I want to move? No, we're just going to take this shot.
Vengeance was yours.
That's right. So this guy here thinks he is pretty safe as things go. Let's see, she could actually get into a spot and put a shot on him. Question is how much does this little pepper box do? We could move here and find out. Let's see, where else could she go? Is that going to be much closer? Not really. So I don't think there's anybody else I have to really worry about except for him, and then there's that guy back here. They aren't going to be locked up. Everybody else is locked up and they're not going to get great shots on us. So I think we have her go over here. What kind of shot do you got? Florence does have a shot, and it is a pretty good one. She can't shoot the guy in the building too well. So 100% chance to hit him with her pepper box. Nice job, Florence. Welcome to freedom. Okay, so now the question is, where are these guys in here? Looks like he's hiding back against this window, which means he is not in a good spot to defend himself. We want to watch against that guy down here who hasn't moved, so he is right there. So say if we went along one of these windows here, he could move up and he'd be able to flank us. But I think if we go, say, right here, you're going to have a good shot on the guy in this room. Yeah, this guy doesn't know what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and use our Navy gun and put him down. And we destroyed some stained glass windows. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. So let's see, he could move all the way up and tuck around here and hide. He'd be out of everybody's line of sight. He could move into here. It'd be a double move, and it really wouldn't be a shot that's going to be worth taking. Let's see, that guy could potentially move over here and get a shot if we go along here. So it's either there or over here. You know, let's see here. He has 8 hit points? No. 6 hit points. I think we might just run him up all the way over here. And maybe he can get a shot with his Western rifle. And on second thought, let's go right up in here. Let's just tuck around this corner. Nobody should be able to get a shot on him, which is kind of my plan. So we got a guy burping in the room there. Father picked up a little bit of luck, so he could actually move up to here. You know, if he did that, I think that'd almost finish the fight, because these guys can't get out. Father, do you want to do it? Do you want to make it happen? So we're going to have multiple shots in this guy. Yep, he's done for.
Florence was free, and there was no one left to pursue you.
So that was very easy. The 3 guys really helped. I was able to get multiple shots off early to take them out. So we saved Florence. She is back in our grasp, cleaning our blue jeans. Reunited again, the 2 of you returned home safe and sound. A few days later, Father came to you in a panic with the amulet. It was falling apart in his hands. It appeared Father had been cheated by the strange gentleman, who had been so devilishly convincing. No one can meddle with the balance of the world and get away with it. Ever onwards, Father was jinxed by the cursed trinket. Forevermore, he brought bad luck wherever he went. So we had a few more locations pop up to us. Let's take a look around real quick. So we still got the trading outpost. Looks like we could still do some mining if we desired. We have the shady joint over here. We're trying to find a way to get rid of this curse. Let's see here. So Pat Douglas is with us. Florence is with us. It's good information to know. Slave fugitive, huh? Well, we're going to go over to the shady joint, because that's where us cowboys go. The place was filled with lowlifes. I could ask around to see if anybody knew how to lift a curse. Could talk around, see if I get any news about the Mexican town, to see if the Mexican was dead. Let's see here. Or we could barter. What can we barter for? Loaded dice, plus 50 max luck. That's pretty cool. Elephant rifle, that is some, well, I guess it's not that great of sniper rifle, really. I think we've seen, no, we haven't seen the chain rifle yet. So you can see it's kind of a crazy gun. 4 damage, 16 ammunition. You could have a nail bomb. You could have some snuff, which improves our movement. Liquor would give us a bonus to our hit points if we drank it down before combat. Nothing there I was really looking for, except for I meant to ask a question. Does anybody know how to lift a curse? So everyone there had a different surefire method. Some told you to pray, others said to make an offering at the church. Still more put faith in exorcisms. You heard tell of a fortune teller nearby, probably a charlatan, but at this point you'd try anything. Or maybe you'd be better off with the classic find a wishing well and drop a coin inside. Okay, let's ask about the Mexican real quick. Things sounded bad there. The Mexican was harsh, but he kept order. Now the town was total anarchy. Okay, so we will move on. Let's see here. What do we want to try first? Let's try the church. Let's see what they can do for us. Yes, please. Exercise. My bad luck. It had no effect. Father's curse made prospecting impossible, whatever methods you tried, whatever places you sought, nothing worked. The situation was hopeless. Though you never said it, his guilt was clear, which made for many silent evenings. One day you awoke to a note from Father. He was sorry for the bad decisions he'd made. He was sorry for your mother, for Florence, for you. He loved you, and that meant he had to leave. If only it had helped. So we're kind of in a bad way here. Our father just left us because he was cursed basically by the devil. Slave fugitive. The man was cold, hungry, and scared. He explained that he had been a slave, but had escaped and had been on the run for months. Terrified that they were on his trail, he begged you to shelter him, saying that if you didn't, he'd surely be taken back to his previous hellish existence. Oh, let's see here. What do we want to do with this guy? Yeah, come with us, buddy. The former slave was beside himself with joy, promising you wouldn't regret it. You sincerely hoped he was correct. So let's see here. Did he actually join us? Let's take a look. Okay, looks like he probably joined us, but he's not showing up on our screen. Kind of interesting. Let's go to the fortune teller. Maybe she can help us out. Oh, $100 to give her a try. We could browse her wares. All about browsing the wares. So we can't get the dexterity elixir and see what that gets us. If you remember back in the previous video, we found something that said if you had the dexterity elixir, you could reach down into a crevice and grab something, which is a little bit alarming. Let's go ahead and do it. We have money to spend. Is there anything else that would be of great use to us here? Coyote figurine, +2 movement. You know, I really like the Mandrake powder. You know, we might go ahead and pick up 3 of these. I think that is a good choice. It basically acts like a luck over time, a lot, if you will. If you're familiar with the MMOs, you know, you got your hots, you have your dots, and now in this game you have your lots, your luck over time. Sounds good to me. Oh, I don't think we tried our method here. Yes, please remove the curse from him. So she took our money eagerly, though she tried a range of methods. None of them were effective. Big surprise. Go to the well. We could drop a coin for good luck. We could also try climbing down and seeing what treasures we could find, and you know, we could potentially end up like the Goonies, finding something crazy. But let's try a coin first. It had no effect. Unbelievable. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, you returned after a hard day's work to find thugs raiding your house. You scouted from a safe distance. They would pay for this with their lives. Oh, so we could go back to the Mexican town and clean it up. You know, we might go do that. Question is, do we have any other things that we want to do? Okay, so maybe she is not equipped quite as well as I would like. Let's take a look quick. Oh, I guess we could give her a repeater rifle. That pepper box isn't bad, but I'd kind of prefer the Navy gun to it. Let's see here. What do we have for our usable items? We could give her some healing herbs. We could give her some mandrake powder. And then for a talisman, we could give her the weird monocle. Jeez, I really wish she had some more hit points. It'd be kind of nice. Let's see, we could give him some mandrake powder. And Warren, what do you want? How about some mandrake powder? Mandrake powder all around. We'll worry about the cards in a minute. We want to go use up our dexterity elixir here and see what's down there. As you scouted the country, you came across a narrow crevice. You could have climbed through it, but would have been a difficult challenge. Unless you came well prepared, it would be all too easy to sustain a serious injury. So we have the dexterity elixir. Let's climb down with it. The climbing was long and tiring, but your extra dexterity served you well and finished it without incident. You found a natural cavern that had rocks, indicating a good chance for gold deposits. You marked it on your map. Let's go over here and check that out real quick. Probably not something that's going to be of vital importance to us here. 351 gold net profit, or dollars I should say. Now that's pretty good. See if we spend 40, oh, we lost 26. What about the 15 here? We lost 8, so anyways, that proved to be a pretty good move. So we can loan these guys 200 bucks. Why not? We're gonna die soon anyways. They were very grateful that we gave them the 200 bucks so they could move. They said that they would pray for us, which is a nice idea. But who are we kidding? Let's see if the Fate Trader has anything else that we may potentially want before we go to certain death. Let's see, we got the Judicator. I think we already have one of those, another repeating rifle. Let's see here. You know, the Judge might be an interesting option to bring along. We could keep Florence out of danger by just kind of setting her up with long shots. I kind of like that idea. And we have the cash where we could do it. So let's do that. Let's get her that. What else would be a good move for her? The +4 hit points would be great. The weird monocle would be great. +10 aim. Did she have anything? I guess she has a weird monocle. He has the sturdy shoes. And Warren has the serpent amulet. What is going to be our best choice here? I kind of want to keep Warren. I'm almost thinking about going with the oxen skull. That's a tough choice. That weird monocle is pretty good, but I think we'll just go with this. don't know if it's going to be everything that we need to be successful, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to go back to the Mexican town. It's an optional fight. The town has been a mess ever since you killed the crime lord. It was time to finish what you started. Let's take a quick look what we got here for our options. Well, it looks like we could, let's see here. The dodge ability would be nice. What other options do we have? We could do a 3 of a kind, golden bullet, with the ricochet and the vengeance. You know, the golden bullet is something I'd like to give to a sniper. What that does, it fires a bullet, shoots through everything, and is sure to hit anything. I mean, it is incredible. So it would kind of ruin our 3 of a kind, but I kind of like keeping him with the ricochet. The vengeance, you know, we could give it to her, and that would kind of load her up a bit, give her some extra movement. So then Warren, maybe we give him the Black Joker, and that would give him a pair for some extra movement. So now, let's see, we got 6 hit points, 6 hit points, 5 hit points. So nobody particularly has... See, that's 20 movement, 19, 19. You know, let's go ahead and make Warren have lots of movement. Plus 4 sight, you know, I kind of like that for the sniper. And a dodge chance, let's go ahead and give that to Pat Douglas. And that beefs him up a little bit, gives him some extra hit points. So there, I think we are ready to go. And I think we're going to go ahead and stop there. We'll save this fight for our next video. I'd like to thank you all for watching Hard West. I am Chris Cavalier.